Alright, so we got what if every Primarch returned Warhammer 40k lore. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like Vulcan, he's like, bro, Vulcan right now, bro, he's chilling on the island. Like, he's not worried about nothing, but he could return anytime he wants to be honest with you.
G'day guys and gals.
Shout out to Major.
The end times is a bit of a trigger word for many Warhammer fans. Fantasy had their end times, giving us some of the most questionable lore in existence, and we ended up with Age of Sigmar, which was received in an extremely lukewarm fashion, with the only thing it does better than 40k is the sculpts. God damn, Age of Sigmar sculpts are hot. So whilst 40k loves to tease the end times, always one tick away from the doomsday clock hitting midnight, it never actually wants to get there. But what if every still living Primarch returned to the setting at once? Would it be the end game? After all, most of the missing loyalist Primarchs literally said they would return for the final battle.
Bro, once Vulcan return, it's up for everybody. Like, bro, like, it doesn't matter if you're a good guy or not. If Vulcan don't like you, I don't like you. Yo, let that be a thing of like, let that just be the case for everybody, bro. All systems go. If my GOAT Vulcan don't like you, GG's. Bro, I'm right behind him. Yo, he could just tell me, yo, King Genghis, take him out. Bro, I'm taking you out. Point blank, period.
With Ragnarok having many names in 40k,
no questions asked.
40k is such an expansive sandpit with so many powerful players now that the return of all still living Primarchs will be nothing more than a spicy affair that then gets dragged into line. Before we get started, there is only 48 hours left of the latest and greatest Majorkill merch drop.
Okay.
Analytics to find the top 4 most popular merch designs we've ever sold.
This is a recent video, so we're gonna let the ad play.
For one time only. We have the Only in Death singlet, our most popular item ever.
Those are some good shirts though, I'm gonna keep it real.
Singlet, the first design we ever did.
Little muscle shirt, okay.
The Loyalty t-shirt, a great shirt about a great man, as well as the Midnight Clad t-shirt. If you and your mate grab one of these each, you can then beat the ever-living shit out of each other and pretend you're in the Primaris Crusade.
Hey man, I was talking about her in the last vid, y'all. Man, she all the way my type. Bro, she is pretty, bro. Hey, just gotta keep it real for what it is. Hey, if she somehow someone watch this video, hey yo, respectfully, you know, just keep it respectful. Ma'am, you are beautiful. My goodness, like, yo, I didn't even know this how they was looking in Australia. I might have to go down under. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I might have to go down. Yo, I might have to really go live in the future for real. I actually got I got a few friends in Australia that, like, for real, like in real life. Like, I might have to actually go visit. Like, yo, hey, yo, should I actually go visit Australia, yo? Yo, maybe me and Majorkill can like link up on some cool ish.
We even made a bundle for it. After these 48 hours are over, that's it. Merch is gone. There will be no Black Friday discount on these 4 items. If you also wanted to stock up on some extra items, all legacy merch is 25% off, and you can even get a mystery merch item for 30% off if you're feeling lucky. Link is below. Don't miss out. Hiring females to model to wear 40k inspired merch is expensive, so
Facts, bro. Bro, I said that in the last vid. Boy, yo, bro, you got girls wearing Warhammer merch. They getting paid a big bag. Boy, bag is bag is as big as Santa Claus bag, y'all. Like, the bag can barely fit through the chimney.
I need to sell as much as I can. Today we'll go over the what if of every still living Primarch
big bag
setting at once. Let's get into
it.
Okay, so the current setting chronology is a bit messed up and hard to follow as 40k books are never released in chronological order. For example, the recently released Fall of Cadia book is actually one of the very first current setting 40k books chronologically to read, despite books set ahead of it using the same characters coming out years prior. Is 40k the only setting to do this? I feel like it's the only setting to do this. Anyway, it's my job to sort that out, not yours, so don't worry, I gotcha. In the current setting, the Line has just returned after the Arcs of Omen campaign, has reunited the Dark Angels, and has been campaigning across Imperium Nihilus. Guilliman recently saved Baal and has been since combating the Tyranid threat. Abaddon is on a quest to try and unlock some mega weapon with Vashtor. The Tyranids are trying to eat ass. The Silent King has been clapped a little bit, both by Imperial and Necron forces, so is gathering his strength in the Prior Nexus. The Eldar are doing basically nothing important, neither at the Tower. Mortaran has been benched after the Plague Wars. Angron is a huge pain in the ass, but has less direction now that Abaddon no longer directly needs him. Magnus is trying to make a huge D&D sorcery party on the newly revived Prospero. Fulgrim has recently returned, but Fulgrim gets distracted easily, so hasn't done anything too crazy yet. The setting is currently in a small lull. A lot of hectic shit happened in a short span of time, so now everyone is taking a breath before
real quick, because she's kind of my breath of fresh air. Yo, does anybody know who she is right here, yo? She got the Sia cut. Does anybody know who she is? Bro, she is so cute. I see her all the time, yo. Like, bro, like, no lie, y'all, man, y'all lucky I'm a God-fearing man, bro, and I'm trying to, respect God's word, because if I wasn't, GG's, bro. Man, I would have been had 20 baby mamas. Yo, no lie, bro. Like, for real, bro, I would have took her out. Yo, no lie, just keeping it real for what it is. Like, I would have took her out on a date immediately. Also, y'all, the girls that don't talk with the mask, you know, I know they teeth is crazy, but the girls that don't talk, the sisters of battle or sisters of silence, bro, GG's. Yo, I would have been spitting that game so fast to them they couldn't even comprehend. And that little thing that they got that sucks in like that sucks in the psychic power or whatever, but that wouldn't work on me. That won't work on me. No lie, bro. I'll be spitting that game, whatever. They face gonna be turning red from blushing. And you know they don't speak. So you know they're gonna be just like Kevin from South Park. Yo, no lie, bro. Like it'll be up. It would be up, bro. Yo, the Emperor, he would have had to get rid of me. Because I would have been going crazy with the Sisters of Silence. Stop playing with me.
Hectic shit happens. And for this what if, that shit is very hectic. So first, which Primarchs are still considered living? Well, Sanguinius, Ferrus, Horus, Conrad, and Alpharius, or maybe Omegon, but definitely one of them, is dead.
Yeah,
Which
GG's.
leaves us with Perturabo and Lorgar, who are definitely alive in demon form and actually sort of semi-returned anyway, however are yet to get a model. For the Loyalists, Vulcan, Corvus, and Russ have been confirmed to be alive in some capacity.
Come on, yo. I told you. I told y'all this. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. I told you Vulcan's in Cancun right now chilling. Bro, he got his feet kicked up like these. I ain't gonna show you my feet because them things is weapons. Y'all might call the cops on me. But bro, he got his feet kicked up. Bro, eating Cheez-Its. Waiting until the Emperor call his line. Like, bro, anytime, yo, let's keep it real. See, even when y'all thought that Vulcan was dead and everything, bro, I told y'all, like, it's like I can read the future a little bit. Bro, I told y'all Vulcan is not dead. But a lot of y'all in the comments was like, oh no, but the Orc Beast, the Orc Beast killed him. That's how y'all look, by the way. What the Orc Beast killed him. The Orc Beast, no. Be quiet, bro. Sometimes we all just gotta be quiet just to learn something. Everybody act like they know everything. You don't know everything. Now to the real OG, you know, Vulcan Salamander fans, bro, they just gotta catch up with us, y'all. Like we can't force them. We can't wake these guys up. We can't go up to them and shake them and wake them up. We can't do that. They got it. We're not. Yo, we're on like a whole different like altitude compared to those dudes, compared to those bums. Us Vulcan and Salamander fans, we're in a whole new like frequency compared to those bums beneath us, bro. Like, and it's hard. It's hard to see a whole just bunch of people just being misguided and just saying the wrong things. It's hard to not crash out and really give them the truth. It's hard. But guess what? Some people gotta fall to learn. You know, like us Vulcan and Salamander Glazers, fans, bro, we deserve this, bro. We deserve for our GOAT to come back, bro. Like,
although lost.
Let's go, bro.
Jagai and Omegon being completely unknown, however they are probably alive. Rogal is a toss-up, but let's just say he's alive for the sake of this what if. So everyone who isn't dead comes back at the exact same time. What happens? Cool shit happens, that's what. Let's just say the catalyst for the event is the Star Child re-merging with the God Emperor, giving him back his compassion and consciousness to be able to summon forth the lost Primarchs and guide them home back into the setting. Whether it be Vulcan needing a good slap in the face to snap him out of his orkiness on a feral world, or Corvus to stop tormenting Lorgar and come back to the Imperium, or Russ to get unstuck from within the warp, or Dorn to stop playing with his Legos, or a spank to K-Gorak to release Jagadai, all the living loyalists return. In response to this, Mortaran is let out of his moth jar, Magnus stops playing D&D, Angron is reformed and given new purpose by Khorne, Perturabo finally stops gaming, and Lorgar, now free from his horrifying game of hide and seek with Corvus, also properly returns. Now off the bat, the Imperium is going to have a rough one. Sure, these new loyalist Primarchs are back and powerful, but in a similar way to how the Lion and Guilliman were extremely confused when they returned, it will take them a bit to get their bearing. Whilst the Chaos Forces are already ready to go and can emerge straight from the Great Rift in force. Even the hyper-organized Guilliman, who woke up on his homeworld with his army in front of him, was rattled as fuck and only really kicked into form after getting to Terra. The line took even longer to sort it out, so the loyalist Primarchs would come back confused and sluggish as they completed their initial quests and managed to bring together their chapters and partially reform their legions. All the while, the traitors would be attacking full force, taking Imperial world after Imperial world. Basically, Guilliman and the line would need to just hold on for as long as possible whilst the other loyalists got their bearing. Now naturally, rival Primarchs would seek each other out to settle grudges. There would be a ton of disharmony within the Loyalists, especially from the Primarchs like Russ and Corvus, who were active in Hell for 10,000 years, and maybe a bit changed. Many would reject Guilliman as their leader. As we've discussed, many Primarchs actually hated Guilliman's guts. However, it's not like the traitors would be any more unified. They would be hungry for Heresy 2 Electric Boogaloo, wishing to settle all grudges, and this time they don't have Horus bringing them together, just his upstart first captain. Now I have actually grown to like Abaddon a bit more as a character since reading more about him. However, I like him because he is flawed. By himself, he is a fantastic character and quite strategically brilliant. However, he just isn't the big bad of chaos as much as he wants to be.
Alright, okay. Let me just say this, yo, real quick. And maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm maybe I'm changing. Okay? Maybe I could show a little respect. I can do it. Maybe I can show a little respect. Maybe I can show a little respect to Abaddon. I said it. Maybe I can show a little bit respect to bro. Because usually I violate his whole name. I roast him every week. He gets the beats from me. He at least get a whole 16-bar roast from me every single week. I'm on his neck. I'm on his neck. Yo, it's like 2017 diss track era on YouTube. Whenever it comes to me and him, I'm dissing him every week. But I gotta give him respect when respect is due. Bro, he is a hard worker. Whenever Horus was confused and he was perplexed and he was duped and he was a little bit of he was indecisive. Yo, Abaddon, bro, he had his goal set and he was going for it. You get a round of applause, yo. But this is the only round of applause. That was it. GG's. If you want that little validation from me, bro, keep rewinding the video 5 seconds, Abaddon. Keep rewinding it. I need that watch time. Okay? That's the only applause you get from me. Okay? That's it. GG's. That's all. I would never, yo, if I ever applaud this man again, bro, y'all call me out. Forget it. If I ever give this man props again, call me out. Call me out, for real.
He was so prominent and scary before the age of the Primarchs because he was a big fish in a small pond. Now he just seems like one especially effective warlord, not the master of...
And that sword is hard too.
The amount of epic showdowns would be awesome. With
and that sword hard.
Aside to let Chaos and the Imperium wipe each other out. There would be some interventions, similar to the Heresy, with Eldrad getting involved where he can, Trazyn also wouldn't sit by, and the Tyranids don't really care about symbolism or epic duels and showdowns, so that would be a constant pain in the ass. Many battles would become three-way wars as the Tyranids would enter the system, or even the Orcs would, hearing about a good scrapping. Now one big advantage the Loyalists would have is that unlike the traitors, the Loyalists learnt their lessons from the Heresy and the Scouring, for the most part. Guilliman is much more tempered and often reflects on the past, such as Imperium Secundus, with the line also being way more chilled out, wanting to be the protector of humanity above all else, and learning from the mistakes he made in his desire to be overly secretive, superior, or ambitious. Likewise, Dorn, Jagadai, and the others would have learnt lessons. In contrast, becoming a demon prince is ironically the end of your growth. You become stuck in this forever form, unable to change or adapt. The fact Magnus is still launching invasions of Fenris 10,000 years later at massive cost to the Thousand Suns should show this. Magnus would be desperate to face Leman. Likewise, Rogal and Perti would be desperate to have their showdown. Guilliman would be keen on another stab at Fulgrim, whilst Jagadai and Mortarion would also need to have their rematch. A wild card would be Omegon and the Alpha Legion. As we know, the Alpha Legion are heavily divided. Some are loyalists, some think they are loyalists, some are hardcore traitors. Omegon has been absent from the setting for 10,000 years, however, if there ever was a time to return, it would be now. Now, if we follow the likely theory that he's a loyalist, he will want to help the loyalist side. However, most of his legion are traitors, so he'll need to do it in a way that isn't super obvious. Something like throwing the traitor side of his legion into a three-way siege between the Iron Warriors and the Imperial Fist that then cops a Tyranid invasion and an Orc invasion simultaneously. The Alpha Legion force helps deal with the Xenos threat, burns themselves out in the siege warfare, which they are very ill-suited towards, and ends up causing way more mass deaths than originally planned for, hurting both the Xenos and traitors at the cost of a loyalist force. Other factors also include the chance that Luther returns to the Lion's side, with dozens of thousands of fallen angels, making the Dark Angels the most powerful force in the galaxy. The Lion would be a huge linchpin that the loyalists would rally behind, preferring to follow him than Guilliman. However, the Lion and Guilliman also formed a mutual respect and a bond during Imperium Secundus and the Ruinstorm events, so the two would work well together. Basically, the setting would become an absolute hot pot of war not seen since the Heresy. However, this time, everyone is pre-armed with the knowledge to fight each other better. Everyone knows who's on what side. The Loyalists know how to deal with chaos. The traitors know how to use chaos more effectively. There is way less subterfuge than the Horus Heresy and more just like direct smackdowns. Now, the Loyalists do have one very distinct advantage over the traitors, and that is that non-demon Primarchs are constantly evolving and becoming more powerful, discovering new abilities or just getting straight up physical power-ups. For example, when Sanguinius fought Kabunda, the demon broke his legs and knocked his ass out. However, the next time they fought, Sanguinius bodied Kabunda, then immediately killed Angron, then still fought through Horus's entire army on the
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. Now I know y'all know me for glazing Vulcan. Y'all know me for, you know, for basically just putting Vulcan's actions above everybody. Man, one thing I'm gonna say about bro, hey, I'll keep it real for what it is, bro. Sanguinius, he's becoming one of my favorite, bro. Seriously, like I just wish like obviously if Vulcan wasn't alive, bro, no lie, I'd be going for Sanguinius, bro. Obviously, don't tell the goat that, duh, like don't snitch. But at the same time, bro, like, yo, bro, Sanguinius, bro, like, I don't know if I used to be a hater of this dude. I don't know. Like, it's been a long time. Maybe y'all can like, maybe if y'all watch the videos, bro, if I was a hater of this dude, you know what? I take back all the hate I had towards him if I was a hater. I don't think I was a hater, but if I was a hater, I take it back. Because I'm going to keep it real. Bro, San, he's him, bro. He's him. Facts, bro. He's literally him. I'm going to just keep it real for what it is. No glaze, no nothing. He's him, y'all. For real. Like, respectfully, again, if my GOAT Vulcan, if he wasn't, you know, if he wasn't existing or whatever, bro, he would have been my favorite. I'm sorry, bro. Like, he's him. Respectfully.
Spirit, and also would have killed Horus if Horus wasn't halfway to becoming a god by then. Likewise, Corvus being able to turn into a shadow monster and still easily kick Lord
Turn around and die
is wild. Like, fights between Demon Prince Primarchs and Loyalist Primarchs usually go one of three ways. Either the Loyalist manages to pull off some hectic shit that also almost kills them, such as Jagged-Eye beating Mortarion, or the Demon Primarch dominates, which happens when Guilliman fought Fulgrim and Mortarion, or the Loyalists win, but only due to the Emperor's intervention, such as the Lion beating Angron using the Emperor's shield. It's very, very rare that a Loyalist Primarch straight up outclasses a Demon Primarch. Rogal did it to Fulgrim and Corvus did it to Lorgar. Rust for sure would have unlocked some insane powers, Jagged-Eye as well. Dorn's upgrades would be more subtle, however he really would have grown as a character, his fury tempered, his mind an unbreakable fortress. I don't even want to think about the kind of fucking juggernaut Vulcan would be. Dude would make—
Come on, yo, see, you don't have to think about it, bro. Use your context clues. Bro, look at it for what it is, bro. He don't have to be— Bro, he's him. Point blank, period. He's number one. He doesn't have to be up to nobody's standards. Him alone. Him waking up, everybody's done for. Respectfully. Him waking up before any— Bro, if Vulcan wakes up, GG's for every single part. He's better than everybody. Literally, I know I just gave, you know, respect to Sanguinius, you know, bro, shout out to him, you know, we dapping it up, what's up, bro, but whenever it comes down to it, Vulcan's the GOAT. Capital G, capital O, capital A, and capital T. He's the greatest of all time, the biggest of all time, the thickest. Oh, sorry, pause. The most accomplished of all time. I'm drooling over here, bro. I can't. Bro, it's making me tweet, bro. Just saying his name in my presence, bro. He's literally, bro. Look at his drip. Look at the drip he got on.
That would make the Dark Age of Technology stuff look like child's play. His perpetual powers were also actually getting stronger, not weaker, to a point where I'm pretty confident that nothing could kill him for more than 5 seconds. Magnus literally unmade him, stripped the perpetualness from his DNA, and Vulcan still killed him and managed to walk back to the Golden Throne, where he completely regenerated.
Yeah, yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did it. He did it, yeah.
Or he had a bad time and every few minutes he would die again, only to get up and keep walking. Perhaps some Loyalist Primarchs truly would die, but with their backs, all living Primarchs returning at the same time would be horrendous for chaos. It would be initially hard for the Imperium, but as each Loyalist—
Bro, it would be horrendous, bro. It would be so hard for the chaos because Vulcan's there. Like, imagine, like, you know, Vulcan, the Lion, all these guys come back, right? But the chaos, they're like, we can't do nothing because the GOAT's on the other side. We can't do nothing because the GOAT's on the other side. We can't do nothing. Like, bro, that's legit how it will be. Like, you can't do nothing because his aura and his mystique and his frequency is destructing them. Like, they'll try, like, you guys know how, like, in TV shows, how, like, two guys will stare off on each other and they won't do nothing. But, like, you have, like, this one powerful character and he makes you turn to him to try to, like, focus on him. Like, that's what Vulcan is. Like, truly, y'all. Like, I'm not even trolling.
Their advantage would increase exponentially. Think about it like this. The Imperium lasted 10,000 years with the 0 low-list Primarchs, despite all the traitor Primarchs that were alive being in play. Sure, the traitors didn't take it very seriously.
Sorry, y'all.
But the Grey Knights of just Imperial girth has banished traitor Primarchs many times. Guilliman alone massively turned the tide and has been a huge asset.
True.
Lion managed to body Angron and is stabilizing Imperium Nihilus. You add in another 5 loyalist Primarchs on top of that and the traitors are fucked. But would it be the end times? No, not really. There would be a huge initial war with many epic battles, but once both sides had blown their load and a number of demon Primarchs were banished, pressure from the Tyranids, Orcs, Necrons, and other threats.
Yo, not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, whenever Vulcan returns, y'all, I'm legit running up to him, bro, and jumping into his arms. Like, bro, like seriously, y'all, I'm not even trolling. Like, genuinely.
Would demand the attention of the wounded Imperium. Also, you need to remember that the what if I am currently describing will probably be the reality of the setting in the next 5 years or so, as Demon and Low-list Primarchs continually return. The only difference is them coming back one at a time instead of all at once. So overall, there would be a spicier narrative, but the Doomsday Clock probably isn't going to tick on to midnight. If you enjoyed the video and you want to
shout out to Majorkill, man, for this video. I messed with the merch, bro. Other than that, thank y'all so much for coming through. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, y'all, the Game Award nominees are today. My video for all the nominees or whatever will be up today. I believe Jeff Keegley right now is saying off the like the nominees and stuff like that, because I obviously, bro, we cover the PlayStation Showcase, Xbox Showcase, we cover the Game Awards, any big trailer or whatever. We still check out gaming and stuff like that, but at the same time, my Game Awards video will be up later today, so make sure you guys look out for that one. And other than that, if you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I believe we can actually do it. I believe we're like 1,300 away. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Other than that, man, see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.